now Araujo. Looked like he might look for Balde out on the left, but gives it short to Fermin Lopez instead. Fermin also fancied that ball, but goes inside to Sergio Roberto. One of them will try it eventually. Balde's in plenty of space, but they go to Christensen instead, just knocking it around inside the Almeria half. Araujo fizzed into the feet of Sergio Roberto, who tried a first time flick round the corner for one of his line of teammates on the edge of the penalty area, but it doesn't come off, and our way go Almeria with Lopi. Ribas to Chumi, and now is a through ball. Oh, was Christensen fouled there? Yellow card is out. I think it might be for simulation against Ribas though. Let's have a look. Well, Christensen brings Arribas to the ground, but there's already an off-the-ball incident which the referee had acknowledged between Sergio Roberto and Leo Baptistao, where Roberto has blocked Baptistao off as he tried to get involved in the attack. So wait to confirm who the yellow card was for. It was Andreas Christensen for the tactical foul on Arribas, who was about to get through on goal. So free kick goes Almeria's way out on the right. Ball hooked to the back post. Ramazani's the target, but not enough power on it, and it's picked up fairly easily by Iñaki Peña. Araujo. Advance to Fermin Lopez. Roberto is fouled. Barcelona have a free kick inside the centre circle, just into Almeria's half. Rafinha. Oh, fizzed a ball nicely into the path of Sergio Roberto, who is arriving at the penalty spot almost, but just beyond him and out for an Almeria goal kick. Halfway through this first 45 now. Encouraging signs for Barcelona, but I don't think they've got Robert Lewandowski involved enough, and he's the man that they'll want on the ball to get that first goal on the board. It's Fermin Lopez out to Rafinha on his right. Fermin continued his run, but Rafinha just couldn't quite find the angle to play it through, so it goes back to Araujo. Araujo to Christensen. Roberto, back to Araujo. Gundogan. Rafinha. Try to work it round the corner for Fermin Lopez on the edge of the D, but it's cleared. All the way to Iñaki Peña, who's come almost up to the centre circle. Chests that one down. Calm as you like. Have been some shaky moments for him while he's been deputising for the injured Marc-Andre ter Stegen. No hint of nerves there. Oh dear, but now he might be nervous because Ilkay Gundogan's given the ball away in a bad position, and off goes Ramazani on the counter. Down the left, Cross is looking for Leo Baptistao. Peña comes out quickly and claims it, but the ball was already beyond the Almeria striker. Not a great cross. Once again, Almeria's counter breaks down. Now on their own are Barcelona with the ball out to the left. Lewandowski tries to cut inside. Buys a tackle out of Chumi and earns a Barcelona corner on the left-hand side again, which the last two have been so dangerous. Will Rafinha take again, the outswinger. Will Sergio Roberto be the target again? Surely they're not going to let him have as much space as he did on the first. Almeria, yeah, they are man-marking Sergio Roberto. Rafinha takes to the near post. Not a good delivery. Lewandowski tries to flick it further on towards goal, but out of play for an Almeria goal kick. Almeria get the ball out to the right. Pozo infield for Chumi. Parking bodies inside the Barcelona half for once here, Almeria. That looks a foul by João Felix. The referee says he won the ball and played it off Alex Pozo, so Barcelona in fact get the throw in. Christensen works it all the way home to Iñaki Peña, up to Araujo. Gundogan. Left to Sergi Roberto, into the Almeria half. He goes left to Balde. Balde trying to twist and turn his way into the box. Almost got there. Chumi intercepts with the clearance. Might have gone for a throw, or might have gone for a corner. It's an initial challenge from Pozo that just bounces quite nicely for Chumi. Hooked it clear, and it did just go for a throw in right down in the corner, which Balde takes back to Christensen. Gundogan clips forward. It's won by Montez and then cleared by Chumi only as far as Christensen inside the Almeria half. Tries to hook it forward for Felix or Lewandowski just as the pair are coming back on side, so nothing's going to come of that. Loppi. Edgar. Down in the left corner for Almeria. Clears. Ramazani doesn't win it, but Roberto's touch only helps it on for Almeria. Out to the right. Arribas fizzes a low cross looking for Ramazani. Leo Baptista wasn't arriving in the box in time. Araujo gets there first, but does have to pop it into touch. It's Almeria throw in. Near to the left corner. Opportunity for the visitors to get this one into the box, perhaps. Akiame will take. Nothing comes of it. Ramazani tried to bring it down, but was challenged by João Cancelo. Akiame has it again though. Back to Loppi. Challenged by Fermin Lopez came in, but Loppi was able to touch it back to Baba Mohamed. They go back, Almeria. Chumi and Montez work the ball together. Loppi gets out to Chumi once more. This is a good spell for Almeria, keeping the ball patiently. Now Chumi looks like he might fancy a long ball forward, but goes inside for Loppi instead. Well, that's poor from Loppi though, as he tries to work it through to Ramazani. Cancelo's interception falls nicely for Akieme. His pass is intercepted, and again it falls to a player in blue. There's a level of casualness to some of these Almeria passes in the final third that which they just can't afford to be slacking on. Long ball forward into the box. Leo Baptista touches it down, and Iñaki Peña gets on the end of it and catches. Cancelo. Infield for Rafinha. Araujo. Christensen. Into the Almeria half of Barcelona, but Araujo's pass asking a bit too much of João Felix to control it. Cleared by Edgar. Baptistao. Out to the left and looking for Akiemi, but Rafinha is able to get his body in the way and see it out for a Barcelona throw-in. Takes it back to Cancelo, infield for Araujo. Christensen. Fermin Lopez, Cancelo. Fermin infield for Sergio Roberto. Exchange of passes with Christensen, who's into the final third to support. Gives it left to Balde and continues his run, Christensen. Balde runs inside, gives it to Gundogan. Cancelo, who's central as well. Pings it out to Rafinha, who's holding width on the right. Rafinha back in field for Araujo. Araujo looked like dribbling and then gave it to Cancelo on his right. Cancelo tries a early cross to João Felix. Cleared only as far as Gundogan. Roberto, he fancies a shot just over the bar from about 30 yards from Sergio Roberto. Help from Maximiano to Arribas, or he was the target, but the ball had just run out of play. Almeria giving away a throw-in. Barcelona have it in play with Balde down to Christensen. To Araujo, now Cancelo, 1-2 with Gundogan. Cancelo drifting central again. Goes out to Fermin Lopez on the right. Fermin tries to pop a long ball for Rafinha. Oh, the touch isn't great there by Montez, and he slides in, but I think he got the ball before the man as Rafinha goes to ground. So, just a Barcelona corner to come. Now, Montez had done all the hard work here. I don't think he intended to touch the ball at all. Could have quite easily left it, seen it through to Maximiano, but he accidentally touched it straight into the path of Rafinha and then was forced into action as he slid it out of play. Gundogan's corner from the right. Araujo heads it down, saved into the path of Rafinha and into the roof of the net. It's 1-0 Barcelona. 33 minutes on the clock. Barcelona finally have their breakthrough. They lead Almeria by a goal to nil. Rafinha is the scorer. And in truth, it all starts from sloppiness from Almeria. It's a nothing ball initially from Fermin Lopez to Rafinha, and as I say, Montez so easily just got out of the way of it, seen it through to his goalkeeper, touched it with the outside of his foot into the path of Rafinha, so had to slide it out of play for a corner. Gundogan whips it to the back post, and Almeria, despite having so many defensive players on the pitch, look an absolute shambles at these Barcelona corners. Every time it's a Barca head on it. Once again it's Araujo this time. At the back post, heads it down into the ground. It's awkward for Maximiano. He gets a good hand on it at full stretch, but straight into the path of Rafinha, who obliges in blasting into the roof of the net and making it Barcelona 1, Almeria 0. Third La Liga goal of the season for Rafinha. Almeria have us back in play, but they're quickly dispossessed with Ilkay Gundogan. Mr. Cancelo, who's central with him. Definitely switch with Cancelo, who's initially holding width in the game, is now definitely playing a more central role as Barca attack. Is Rafinha, who is the one holding width on the right. He tries to slip it through to Fermin Lopez, defended by Montez. Up to this near side where Akiemi, for some reason, lets it run. It's clearly going to be a Barcelona throw-in. Cancelo. Back to Gundogan. Gundogan back out to Cancelo on the touchline, infield for Rafinha. Back to Gundogan. 1-2 with Sergio Roberto. Gundogan then goes out to the left for Christensen. The feet of João Felix, tries a clever little turn again, but this time Chumi is alert to it. They win the ball back though, Barcelona. João Felix couldn't ride that challenge either as he tried to run inside, but the tackle from Arribas is intercepted by Sergio Roberto. Cancelo, Fermin Lopez, 1-2, looking to get Lewandowski in. The clearance is only as far as Gundogan, but Loppi then sees it through to Baba Mohamed. Next pass is cut out by Cancelo. His ball to Fermin Lopez, intercepted by Akieme. Fermin Lopez comes sliding in, looks a good tackle. It'll just be an Almeria goal kick, I believe, after the Fermin Lopez tackle. Good pressure that from Barcelona, though, not letting Almeria get out at all. We're in the final 10 minutes of the first half here. Barcelona lead Almeria by a 1-0. Rafinha the scorer. Ball back in play as the goal kick from Maximiano goes out to Edgar on his left. Back to the goalkeeper and then advance to Loppi. 1-2 with Baba Mohamed. Back to Chumi. Barcelona continue to press. Xavi might have just recognised that they can force Almeria into errors when they put them under pressure like this. Oh, and there's an error. And here's Lewandowski, saved by Maximiano. Oh, they're caught out again, Almeria. The slightest bit of pressure, and Edgar turns towards his own goal on the left side of his penalty area, and then just desperately gets rid of the ball, but tees it up on the penalty spot for Lewandowski, who just opens up his body, lets it run across onto his left foot to leave Montes behind. And then the shot on his left foot looks destined for the bottom left corner, but it's really well saved by Maximiano again. He is the one player for Almeria that's really doing himself justice at the moment. Oh, but Almeria have just dispossessed Anders Christensen right on the edge of the penalty area. Baptistao, can he get a shot away? No, has to go back to Ramazani. Cancelo is on his back and dispossesses him. Araujo clears to Rafinha. Baba Mohamed gets a touch, but it runs away from him. Kept in play by Cancelo. Little back heel for Fermin Lopez. Now Gundogan. Space to run into. Rafinha. Good ball around the corner for Balde. Works it one more for João Felix inside the box. Tries to cut inside on his right. Low shot is easily blocked by Chumi. Very obvious what Felix wanted to do there. Rafinha. Gundogan keeping the pressure on Barcelona. Balde tries a right-footed curling effort. Not sure if that was intended as a shot or a cross, but wasn't very good as either. High and wide to the top right. Seeing that Lewandowski effort again, he's really whipped that round the defender for the corner. I think with Montes' position, it was fairly obvious to Maximiano where Lewandowski would have to go with the shot if he could get it off, but still got down really quickly and got a firm hand to it, the Portuguese goalkeeper. Now his kick is out to the right. Flick on is intercepted by Araujo. And back to Iñaki Peña. Araujo again. Exchanging passes with his goalkeeper. Encouraging a press here in their own box. Araujo clips it out to Balde. Oh, that's a great touch from Balde. I think he's nutmegged Pozzo there. It was actually Chumi who'd gone all the way up again. He's almost down in Barcelona's corner there, the right centre half. He's nutmegged by Balde and just got an arm across to stop him getting away. Barcelona free kick goes left to right for Fermin Lopez. Long ball's intercepted by Araujo. Oh, the next one falls for Baptistão! Chips! In the back of the net. The referee acknowledges a flag on the far side from his linesman, but VAR will look at it, of course. Almeria do have the ball in the net. But is Baptistão offside as this ball breaks? I think he is just. It's tight though. Araujo does have a leg stretched back. And it's Araujo's error that allows Almeria in here. It's a great finish from Baptistão as well. Under pressure from Araujo, who's catching up. And he just lifts it over Iñaki Peña as he goes to ground. I do think this goal is going to remain disallowed for the offside, but oh, it does need a VAR check. Yeah, it's perhaps tighter than it first looked to me. Ongoing VAR review here, folks, for the Leo Baptistão would-be equaliser. For Almeria against Barcelona. I'm yet to see the greatest of views of this one. Haven't seen it along the line. Looked just off to me in real time, but it was tight. Oh, the goal's been given. Referee points to the centre circle. Off go the Almeria players celebrating. VAR gives the goal and Almeria have their equaliser just shy of half time. Barcelona 1, Almeria 1. Leo Baptistão on the score sheet. And it's courtesy of it's a lost ball from Araujo. He is the last line of defence. And then there's just a little pass around him. Baptistão's already on the run. But must have timed that one perfectly to get away from Araujo onside. And that's Barcelona 1, Almeria 1. Rafinha and Lewandowski stand over the kickoff for Barcelona. Do they have a response before the break? Araujo gets it from kickoff, goes back to Peña, gives it to Araujo again. And again the Barca pair exchange passes. Edgar. 1-2 with Maximiano. Now Loppi has left, I think that's Rafinha on the floor, but referee not interested. Well, it's actually Gundogan, and oh, there's nothing in it. Now Barcelona concede a free kick on the halfway line. Didn't catch what this one was for as I was looking at the coming together between Loppi and Gundogan. Oh, actually, now that I see it from the other angle, Loppi's hand definitely does catch Gundogan in the face. No malice in it. Loppi is just swinging towards the ball, but yeah, perhaps Gundogan did have a case for going to and staying on the ground. Balde. Look out by Arribas in a dangerous position for Almeria to the edge of the penalty area. Still Arribas. Baptistao. Back to Arribas. Shot on his left foot. Easily saved at the near post by Iñaki Peña. Arribas just thought that was setting up nicely for him to volley. But straight down the goalkeeper's throat at the near post. As we enter whatever stoppage time we've got here, 3 minutes added on at Estadio Olímpico. It's Araujo. Receives from Gundogan. Roberto back to Araujo, bringing it further into the Almeria half is Araujo. Cancelo tries a clip ball for the run of Gundogan. Caught by Maximiano, but a nervy second there as the ball bounced up. Strikers run that from Ilkay Gundogan. Know that for the most part, for Barcelona, he's had to play in a more conservative role in the base of that midfield three. He's a regular poacher for Manchester City. He'd certainly have spells of red-hot scoring form, which really helped them towards securing so many of the titles that they did in his time there. They haven't quite reached that form for Barcelona as yet. Here's a slip ball for Ramazani, who backheels it to Baptistao! Oh, just wide of the mark. Baptistao wants a corner. I'm not sure if there was contact from Peña, or is he wanting a touch from a defender? Yeah, he's claiming it's come off Christensen as he strikes across goal. Has he got a case? Ooh, I don't think so. It quite brushes Christensen. Dangerous that from Almeria though. Again, coming out of nothing really. Baptistao got on the end of a reverse pass. Played a 1-2 with Ramazani. The return ball was a clever little backheel to set it up for the striker. Just dragged his shot wide and trying to beat Christensen with it. Here goes Ramazani down the left for Almeria. Infield for Baptistao. Sprays it out nicely to Arribas on the right. Almeria might get one more attack at the end of this half here. He's used the overlapping Pozo, blocked by Christensen and out. And that'll be that for the half. Barcelona 1, Almeria 1 is the score at the break. Rafinha's scrapped in goal from a corner. Answered to on the stroke at half time by Leo Baptistao. His goal allowed after a lengthy VAR review. That's it for the first 45. We'll be back for the second in about 10 minutes here on Flash Score. La Liga action, unofficial coverage here on Flash Score. The second half is about to get underway. Barcelona kicking from my right to my left this time, get us kicked off. And interestingly, the hosts have made a double change. And Almeria are working down the right, so some first defending for Koundé to do perhaps. As Baba Mohamed clips the ball over Koundé's head, he's able to let that run through to Iñaki Peña. No Almeria player near that one. So Koundé is definitely slotting in to the left centre-back position that Christensen has deserted. Wondered if there might be a reshuffle. There's a long ball here for Ferran Torres to chase. Doesn't get his first touch as goalkeeper Maximiano is just about able to get there first. I was going to say, Koundé coming in at left centre-back. Used to seeing him at right-back quite a bit for Barcelona this season. Cancelo at left-back and Balde playing as the advanced left centre-half. I know Christensen likes to get forward, but Balde has been very attacking as the left-back throughout this game, with Cancelo inverting from right-back. So rather than reshuffling everything, it's just Koundé coming on in at left centre-back as he knocks the ball through to Iñaki Peña as goalkeeper. Straight out to Araujo from Peña. 1-2 between Araujo and Sergio Roberto there. Out to the left for Koundé. Balde goes back home to Araujo. Up to the right. Cancelo receives from Fermin Lopez and tried to fizz a ball into the feet of Gundogan there. Far too much on that. Runs through to Maximiano. One, two with Chumi. Then from the right, the goalkeeper works it left. Edgar to Kiemi, who under pressure tried to clear up the line. Rafinha forcing him into an error there. In fact, Rafinha had got a touch on the ball that saw it out for the throw-in. So it's a Almeria throw-in right down in the corner. Rafinha has won it, and this time he keeps it in play. Lewandowski into the path of Ferran Torres. Can he get a shot away? Oh, not much power on it, and saved by Maximiano. Just got caught underneath Ferran Torres a little bit there. He did manage to generate a shot, but couldn't generate any power. Straight at Maximiano at the near post. Goalkeeper held on to it. Great work from Lewandowski that, though, to create the chance. Haven't seen him too involved in this game so far. That's probably his best piece of play. Just a little back heel as he brought down the bouncing ball there into the path of Ferran Torres. This is a good turn from Balde as he receives from Koundé into the feet of Ferran Torres. Lewandowski slips it through for Ferran Torres. Ferran, can he get away from the centre-back? Shoots! Good save from Maximiano, and then on the follow-up, Fermin Lopez is beaten there by Akiemi, who slides it out for a corner. But we know that Barcelona have been so threatening from the corners in this game so far. This will be their first of the second half. Huge gap left there by Chumi. Pozo was trying to run in and close it up. Edgar had come across as well, and that allowed Ferran Torres to get the shot away. Corner whipped at the near post by Rafinha. Lewandowski's touch. Blocked by Loppi for another corner. Loppi was on the post. Rafinha to take again. This time goes to the back post. Header won by Barcelona shirt, but well over and wide. It was Lewandowski who got there. Should he have done better, or was he under pressure here? Oh my, I'm not going to see that one. I'm seeing the first effort again from Lewandowski. Didn't realise quite the skill that was involved as he leapt to reach the ball, and there's a back heel scorpion type of finish that he's gone for at the near post, and it's only the chest of Loppi that's kept it out at the near post. Would have been a really special goal back from Lewandowski. He's just starting to turn on the flare in this second half. Struggled to get involved in the first. Linking up much better with Ferran Torres already than he was with João Felix. There's Rafinha down the right. He tried a back heel for the overlapping Cancelo. Akiemi blocks it out for a throw-in. Cancelo takes quickly back to Rafinha. Gundogan. 1-2 with Roberto. Second pass was a little bit behind Gundogan, but he just got there before Baptistão and gets it out to Koundé on the left. Koundé drives forward for the first time. Gets into the box, Koundé. Cuts onto his right. Back to Ferran Torres. Couldn't work it through to Fermin Lopez. Cleared out to the right for Arribas. Baba Mohamed has been fouled there by Fermin Lopez. Trailing leg there from Fermin. Baba Mohamed back to his feet and receives the free kick short from Montes. Goes back to his goalkeeper. Montes again. Oh, his switch pass didn't generate the height or power that he intended. Could have gone anywhere, but just about trickles through to Akiemi on the left. Did trigger a Barcelona press though, so Almeria go all the way back to the goalkeeper once more. They'll reset. Edgar is going to go up the left flank. Those just aren't working for Edgar. Easily plucked out of the air by Cancelo. Inside for Araujo. Oh, that invited a press though. Baptistão almost nicking the ball off Araujo again there. Araujo just about got there. Gives it back to Peña, 1-2. And now he gives it to Fermin Lopez. Gundogan to Cancelo. Back inside for Gundogan. Lewandowski comes deep for a touch, knocks it back to Araujo. It's Koundé. Back inside for Araujo, still inside the half Barcelona, but only just. As I say that, Araujo brings it over the halfway line. Clip for Lewandowski, back heel looking for the run of Ferran Torres again, but just about defended and knocked back to the goalkeeper Maximiano. Baba Mohamed misses his challenge on Gundogan. This invites the German to run. Lewandowski, great power in the effort, but it's saved by Maximiano and then knocked out of play by Baba Mohamed for another corner. This is more like it in this second half from Robert Lewandowski. It's a good save from Maximiano. It looked straight at first, but Lewandowski's got so much power on this shot that it swerves in mid-air from the edge of the area. Corner is to the penalty spot and headed well over by Lewandowski once again. But he's already had more involvement in the first 8 minutes of this second half, Lewandowski, than he did in the entirety of the first. And I think the introduction of Ferran Torres has had a lot to do with that. He's been on the end of 3 corners now as well, all from the left-hand side, delivered by Rafinha. Clip ball forward. Almeria is headed by Koundé. There's a clever little turn by Akiemi, and that does draw a foul from Rafinha. Knocking it around the back now are Almeria. Akiemi. Pressed all the way by Rafinha with his back to goal. Good touch from Baba Mohamed, this that might relieve some pressure. Chumi, back to Baba Mohamed. Might do more than that. Could open up a counter-attack. Oh, that's a great slip ball for Ramazani. Is he onside? Doesn't matter as he whips it wide of the post. I think he was off. But he played to the whistle. Iñaki Peña came running out. Let's have another look. Oh, he's onside, Ramazani. That's a huge opportunity for Almeria. They should be 2-1 up. Oh, but they've given it away again, Barcelona, to Baptistao. Touch slightly behind Arribas, and that's just killed the momentum a little as he goes back to Pozo. And all the way home, Jumi to Baba Mohamed. Loppi. Pozo. Inside, the Loppi again. He's got the run of Arribas on the right. He's driving through the middle here. Does then use Arribas once he'd opened up the angle. Great covering from Koundé though. Gets across, gets a foot in there. Pozo. Fired to the edge of the penalty area. Baba Mohamed. Ronnie Lopez. Ronnie Lopez. Certainly not. Dion Loppi for Almeria has committed a foul on Fermin Lopez. You can see where my mind went there, I'm sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, Loppi just gets an arm around Lopez, brings him to ground there inside the Barcelona half, and Loppi has been booked for that. Barcelona go down the right from the free kick, with Gundogan, but they go back to Araujo. To Koundé. The ball gets caught under his foot there, and Arribas was straight on the press, but Koundé worked it inside for Gundogan once again. Oh, that was a bit too cute from Rafinha. Get out to Cancelo on the right. They just about win it back though. Good press that. Gundogan. Bucks it to Koundé on his left. The line for Balde. Infield for the Gundogan again, but into the final third now is the German. Infield for Sergio Roberto. Cancelo looked like he might fancy the cross, but works it to Rafinha again. Rafinha faked the cross to the byline for Cancelo. Twisting and turning Cancelo. Can he get a cross away? He goes to ground. He's surely not going to appeal for a foul there. Just his own momentum took him over there, Cancelo, I think. He was so desperate to keep the ball in at the byline. I can't see a foul here. Oh, there is actually. There's the slightest little push from Ramazani, who'd been beaten twice by Cancelo already. He was seeing stars there, Ramazani, and just got the slightest arm across, but it'd be a very harsh penalty call. And it's not going to be given. Almeria go down the left from the goal kick. Akiemi wins the throw in. Looped over Rafinha's head. Knocked inside. Gundogan gets a touch. And to the edge of the box it goes for Barcelona. Ferran Torres back to Balde. 1-2 with Gundogan. Back to Gundogan again. He will try to drive. Good little 1-2 that with Ferran Torres. Gundogan tries to cut it back. It's blocked. Looping into the air. Balde, can he get it under control? No, runs out of play for a throw-in. For a goal kick. Hour on the clock. Remains Barcelona 1, Almeria 1. And this would be a huge point for Almeria. Oh, this one's actually, it has been given as a corner after all. Thought it was a goal kick. Corner comes in at the near post, looping header and in! Sergio Roberto unmarked again and makes Almeria pay. I'm sorry, but this is what gets you relegated from La Liga, Almeria. Their defending at corners all game long has been woeful. and they concede their second from a corner. It's so poor from Almeria. It's so easy for Barcelona. They've had countless corners in this game, and every single one has gone straight onto a Barcelona head. Uncontested most of the time. And of course you're going to pay. Sergio Roberto, he missed a easier one in the first half. This time makes his run darting across the front post, and this is actually a really good headed goal from Sergio Roberto, because he's so wide of the goal at the near post, and he just uses the momentum. It's a great ball from Rafinha, whipped into the near post, and Roberto just says, I don't need to add any power to this. If anything, I want to take it away and just divert it back towards La Liga action. Unofficial coverage here on Flash Score. The second half is and into the far corner. Keeper's got no chance. Nobody's on the post for Almeria either. Great header. Take nothing away from Sergio Roberto. Great ball as well. Take nothing away from Rafinha. But oh, Almeria, that is not how you defend a corner. And it hasn't been all game. Now Barcelona in a more comfortable situation, and they have dominated this half. Well, they did give up that chance to Ramazani where he really should have given Almeria the lead. Koundé gets up the line for Balde. Awkward for Balde to sort his feet out, and won by Almeria, but then given straight inside to Gundogan. Roberto, Gundogan. Fermin Lopez on the edge of the D, but couldn't quite sort his footing out, and he's dispossessed by Baba Mohamed. This is the break opportunity for Almeria as they go left to Akiemi. Goes inside, couldn't work the pass, and he's dispossessed. And here goes Rafinha on the break for Barcelona. He's got Edgar 1v1 to defend. Works it inside for Lewandowski. Difficult angle for Lewandowski, tries the shot on his left foot at the near post. Maximiano makes the save, and it's behind for another Barcelona corner. So, certainly not safe yet, Almeria. Chumi just does enough to stand Lewandowski up and force him wide onto his weaker left foot. Still a good save from Maximiano, though. He's certainly been Almeria's best player today. Rafinha will take again from the left. It's Barcelona's 9th corner of the game. Almeria haven't had one. And this time Almeria are able to defend. I think the first of the 9 that they've cleared. Or even half cleared as they try and play out on the right. Up the line for Arribas. Skip past Koundé. Goes to ground. Is the referee going to give the foul? Yes, he is. Free kick against Koundé. Not quite been at his best, Jules Koundé, since coming on in the left centre-back position here. And Almeria are going to make their first change of the game. Pozzo is going off, the right back. And coming on is Mendes, a like-for-like change at right back. Defender from Guinea-Bissau coming on for Almeria. Barcelona just moving the ball around on the halfway line now. Possession has swung slightly in Almeria's favour from when I last looked at it in the first half. Barcelona was in the 60%, and now it's down to 58. Is that a foul? Perhaps a push on Cancelo, but he gets back to his feet as the referee allows Barcelona to play on safely in Iñaki Peña's position. Oh, and that's a clever little flick for Fermin Lopez. He's got Ferran Torres running on his left. He tries to go right to Rafinha. Just got caught under the defender a little bit. Rafinha, Cancelo! Oh, and he tried to square it for Ferran Torres. Just cleared behind. Corner number 10 for Barcelona. It's a great break from Barcelona. In fact, it's Lewandowski who's made the run on the right there and tried to square to Ferran Torres. Don't often see him in those positions. Corner from the right. Once again, we'll see an in-swinger from Barcelona. It's Gundogan to take. That's where their first goal came from. Towards the near post, it is headed away by Almeria. Back inside by Gundogan. Cleared. And as far as Cancelo. Knocks it first time to Balde on his left. Up the line for Ferran Torres. Balde's going to get around him. And Ferran Torres jinks inside. Past Mendes. Tries to curl a shot on his right foot, but high and wide. He slips as he makes contact with the ball. And that one wasn't going to threaten. Just seeing some different angles, though, of the decision to award Barcelona the corner that led to the second goal, and I'm still not convinced that any Almeria player touches the ball as it goes out. I think it came off Balde. And should have been an Almeria goal kick. Barcelona have made a third change. Fermin Lopez is off, Oriol Romeu is on. So you have to imagine he'll now sit at the base of the midfield, and Ilkay Gundogan might just have a little more license to get forward. Here is Gundogan. To Balde on his left. Roberto. Araujo to Romeu. Back to Araujo. Asked a lot of Ferran Torres there, but then on the stretch a great sliding tackle from Ferran Torres wins it back for Barcelona and into the path of Araujo once more. One-two with Sergio Roberto, and then Araujo goes out to Koundé on the left. Araujo still just knocking it around with Sergio Roberto, in no hurry here at Barcelona now. Araujo to Koundé again. Koundé, oh, it's a lovely crossfield ball for Rafinha if he's onside. Rafinha touches it inside, and his touch just showed a bit too much of the ball to Maximiano, and the goalkeeper rushed out and pounced on the ball. That's brilliant from Jules Koundé, though. They just waited for their moment there, Barcelona. They knocked it around for so long, around the halfway line, and then Koundé is playing as the left centre-back, but of course right-footed, just shifts the ball onto his right foot and plays a crossfield ball about 60 yards straight into the path of Rafinha's run. It was a difficult touch for him to take, though, to bring that ball down in his stride, and it just offered up the opportunity for Maximiano to rush off his line and jump on that ball. And in rushing back to defend that, I think Akiemi might have hurt himself for Almeria, so we might have to see a second wing-back change for the visitors. Interestingly, Akiemi has injured himself running after that ball, which, as we now see it again, Rafinha, I think, was offside as he ran after that one. Takayami might have hurt himself for no reason. He's going to play on for now, though. Missed ball by Loppi, though. And now Barcelona gets to the edge of the area. Well, Mendes clears to Arribas, who's trying to run away from Oriol Romeu. Oh, looked to be a good turn there from Arribas, and Romeu brings him down. Free kick to Almeria on the right. He's going for a Maradona spin here, Arribas. And would have got it done, I think, if not for a chunk full of shirt held on to by Oriol Romeu to bring him down. Arribas now stands over the free kick. 11 fouls in the game from Barcelona, only 5 by Almeria. Mostly tactical fouls for Barca as well. Free kick, off to the back post. Oh, and Iñaki Peña spilled it! And Almeria equalise! Edgar Gonzalez pops it into the empty net. It's a gift from Peña. And Almeria are level at Barcelona for the second time in this game. I think there's a defensive mix-up here between Peña and Araujo. Does the Uruguayan perhaps knock it out of... Yeah, there's just no communication. Araujo is backing up and backing up. He leaps to head the ball. Peña is behind him, who has an easy catch, but obviously hasn't shouted to his teammate. Peña gets hands on the ball. Araujo's head knocks it out of Peña's hands. The goalkeeper goes to ground, and Edgar Gonzalez is the man on the spot who just strokes the ball into the empty net. Well, the final game for these two before a winter break. And it's a Christmas gift come early for Edgar Gonzalez. The simplest of goals. His first of the season. And Almeria, who've only picked up 5 points from their previous 17 in La Liga. Now, they'd only get one more for this one, of course, but it will be the sweetest of them all, I'm sure, if they can hold on. And Barcelona's threat as a La Liga title chaser could be in jeopardy. They'll stay 4th in the league. And crucially, they'll be 8 points off Girona, who'll have a game in hand over them if it stays this way. Araujo. Lovely through ball to Balde. Just curled it around Mendes. Balde step overs. Just showed a bit too much of the ball to Mendes, who pops it out for a Barcelona corner once again. And again it's from the left side. Rafinha will take. To the near post. Sergio Roberto was making the run again, but wasn't enough height on it, so he tried a little flicked finish. Cleared out for a throw-in. Taken quickly. Gundogan. Line for Ferran Torres. Torres forced back. Tried to go infield to Gundogan. It's picked up by Koundé instead. Now Ferran Torres gets it back and switches. 1 is the score at the break. Rafinha's scrapped-in goal from a corner answered to on the stroke at half-time. Mark from Ronald Araujo. Well, he's played a hand in both of Almeria's goals, Ronald Araujo, and a big opportunity for him to redeem himself there. It's great play from Cancelo to shrug off Ramazani's cleared attempts at a tactical foul. He gets it up the line for Sergio Roberto. Hooks a lovely ball to the far post, Roberto. Stands it up for Araujo. Gets above Chumi, heads down into the ground, and it's inches wide of the post. Back across goal. Quarter of an hour on the clock here. Barcelona 2, Almeria 2. And here's Cancelo on the ball for Barcelona as they bring it down from the long goal kick by Almeria. Goes from right to left. Koundé, infield for Urawa La Liga. Cancelo. Into the centre circle for Sergio Roberto. Rafinha. Good cross from Rafinha, back post. Headed on. And Balde will let it run out for a Barcelona throw-in. Won't be taken before a Barcelona substitution though, and it's going to be a change on the right wing. Rafinha is coming off. He's on a yellow card, but he is the scorer of Barcelona's first goal and creator of the second. And Rafinha's replacement is the young Lamine Yamal. Excuse me. Balde now takes the throw-in. Ferran Torres. Koundé to Cancelo, clip ball to Balde. Half wins the header. By Roberto to Ferran Torres, but I think Balde was offside. Free kick to Almeria. And a couple of changes now coming from the visitors. Baptistão is going off, as is Ramazani. They're replaced by Lazaro is one of the players coming on. Don't catch who else came on. I believe I've been Arnau Puigmal for Almeria. Tell a lie, it is Imbarba on for Almeria. So Barber and Lazaro on for Ramazani and Baptistão. Goal kick from Almeria, touchdown by Urawa Romeu. Romeu foul, Barca free kick. Roberto tries to take, Lazaro blocks it off. So not going to be allowed to have that one quickly. Roberto takes again to Urawa Romeu. Araujo, Jules Koundé. Long kick from Peña. Up to the right, this might work out for Barcelona. Defended by Edgar. Goes up the line. Araujo to Sergio Roberto. Koundé on his left. Balde's on the touchline. Goes up the line for Ferran Torres. Good defending by Chumi. Into touch. Torres fancy the throw quickly. Now he's going to leave it to Balde. 1-2 with Roberto. Kundo to Araujo. Cancelo. Clever little turn that from Yamal. First touch for him. Oh, and Gundogan just got to take the ball with him there. Scrappy moments on the far side. Almeria try and get out with it. And conceded a throw-in. Into the corner for Gundogan. One back cleared. Comes back again. Yamal. They get here before Akiemi. No, the defender's just going to see it out for Almeria. Into the final 10 minutes here. And Barcelona look like they'll be heading into the winter break with a 4th successive game without a victory. Maybe a goal kick, touched down by Baba Mohamed in the centre circle. Out to the right, slipped through for Lazaro. I mean, surely he's offside here. He's still going to go though. Takes the shot across goal. Ball fizzes across and well wide. The way that broke for Lazaro, surely he's offside here. Yeah, it's good 2 or 3 yards offside. I don't know why the linesman's not flagging earlier for that. Offside was called after the fact. I know they are encouraged to wait on their decisions now, but there is no debating that one. Oh, this is a good clip ball. Sergio Roberto! Ball's in the net! And the Barcelona skipper restores their lead for a 2nd time in the game. Is a striker's run from deep. The kind that I was talking about Ilkay Gundogan making so often for Manchester City, and he's not had the freedom in this Barcelona side. Roberto peels off. The attention is on it is actually Gundogan who's making a similar run, and he's tracked. Roberto isn't. So Roberto's picked out. It's a lovely little clip ball from Lewandowski. And Roberto brings it down his left thigh. Slightly reminiscent of that goal against Paris Saint-Germain, famous Champions League tie. Roberto's goal on that day, of course, had a lot more weight than this one, but this still stands to give Barcelona the win. So Roberto pops it through the goalkeeper's legs. 2nd goal of the game for Roberto, and Barcelona lead Almeria by 3-2 with about 6 minutes on the clock remaining plus stoppage time. Gundogan clipping into the box. That's a good touch from Lewandowski. Off the path of Yamal, but Lewandowski was offside. Almeria free kick. Come out to the right. Sergio Roberto commits a foul. Almeria have another free kick. Taken by Maximiano. Hoofed towards the edge of the Barcelona penalty area. Araujo defends. And they are going to fight back and try and get their point again here, Almeria. In goes Lazaro. He is offside, but I think Almeria might get the free kick for the earlier foul on Mendes. Yeah, clear effort by Balde to block off the Almeria man. And the free kick's floated in. Oh, it's a brilliant save by Peña! Almeria so close to an equaliser. Again in this game. Baba Mohamed who heads it down into the ground. It's a great whip delivery again from Arribas. Baba Mohamed, about 8 yards from goal, heads it down into the ground. It's towards Peña, but it's at a really awkward height for him, not only to get something on it, but for him to tip it up so that it doesn't make its way into the goal. And he set it up for the arriving Tumi at the back post, but Tumi could only head it into the side netting. But that's a great save from Peña. Might have just atoned for his earlier error if Barcelona can come out of this with the 3 points. Dare I say, reminiscent of famous Gordon Banks save. He hooks it up into the air to prevent it crossing the line. Takes so much strength in the wrist, that. Sergio Roberto for Barcelona. Might think about the hat-trick, but just turns away from Baba Mohamed. There's the safe option, goes back to Koundé. He goes all the way through to Iñaki Peña. Koundé. Araujo kicks long. Run in the air by Montez. Only as far as Yamal though, and he will try and dart inside. 1-2 with Lewandowski. Yamal has come from right to left and just knocks it back to Jules Koundé behind him. Cancelo. Araujo. Koundé. Advancing is Koundé. Uses Balde on his left. Makes the run up the line, Koundé, but then Balde uses that to work it inside for Gundogan instead. Romeu. Romeu to Cancelo. Just inverting inside again. Give Yamal some space on the touchline. And he does go out to Yamal. Oh, Araujo's given the ball away again. And then clearly commits the tactical foul on Lazaro. And receives a yellow card for it. Free kick on the halfway line. Just such a poor first touch that from Araujo. He invites the Almeria man to nip in and receive the ball off him. And then just wraps an arm around and commits the foul. Free kick right on the halfway line. Almeria getting plenty of bodies forward. Arribas takes again. Clips to the back left. Defended. Now can Barca counter and put this one to bed. Gundogan knocks it out to his right for Yamal. Yamal pokes it through to Ferran Torres, who's come across. He's onside. Gundogan. Lewandowski. Well blocked by Mendes. And that's the moment that keeps the game alive for Almeria. Great defensive work from Mendes to get across Lewandowski there, and block his shot. Gundogan's onside as it's reversed to him by Ferran Torres. Back heels into the path of Lewandowski. First time shot. It's blocked by Almeria. 5 minutes of stoppage time have been indicated here. So there is time for Almeria to pinch that equaliser. Also time, though, of course, for Barcelona to wrap this up with a fourth goal as they take the corner short for the first time this game. Yamal inside to Cancelo. Oh, clips the ball. Oh, that looked brilliant from Barcelona, but the final execution wasn't there. Flag's gone up for offside anyway. The corner was worked back to João Cancelo. He's dead centre of the pitch, but about 40 yards from goal, and he flicks the ball into the penalty area with the outside of his boot. And Barcelona are caught with about 5 players through. It's knocked down. Nobody can get in control of the knockdown for what would have been a simple tap-in. But regardless, the flag was up for offside. They'd all broken too early with their runs there. Now Almeria can pump it forward and try and force an error and find that equaliser once more. Balde gets on the end of it. Pops it to Peña. Peña slices his kick and it goes looping up into the air. And as that's happened, folks, I've lost my pictures of the game. Just a couple of minutes left on the clock of Barcelona versus Almeria. Of course, you as much as I want to know what's happening and how this one's going to conclude. So I will try my best to relaunch my viewing of the game. But as it stands, with Barcelona leading Almeria by 3-2, and just a couple of minutes of stoppage time left to play, I have lost my view of the game momentarily. Your Flash Score app, though, folks, will remain up to date, so as long as the app is telling you that it's 3-2, it will most certainly be 3-2. But fingers crossed, I'm able to give you a more detailed description of these last couple of minutes and any drama that might unfold. Keep plugging away. What a time for this to happen. Good news is we haven't missed a goal. It's still 3-2 according to the Flash Score app. There's a minute left on the clock between Barcelona and Almeria. But I think that might be as much as you get from me, folks, unfortunately. Well, I do have my pictures back. With seconds on the clock, Almeria have a free kick. They hook it forward into the box. Gundogan defends. It goes looping up into the air for Akemeni, who fires a volley high and wide. Erratic effort, that. And that might well be that. Yes, indeed, full time, folks, at the Stadio Olimpico. Apologies for those issues in the last couple of minutes there, but it is indeed all over. And Barcelona just about have their win to end the year. And they made it difficult for themselves, twice allowing Almeria to level, but they win it late with Sergio Roberto, the hero of the day. It's Barcelona 3, Almeria 2. And Almeria remain rooted to the bottom of La Liga with just 5 points from 18 games at this stage of the season. That's all from me for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful Christmas and good night.